everyone's doing great today. I had a student bring in this song by Austin Brown, In Between, and we're having a listening to it and figuring out how we could do it with a guitar and a vocal. I thought it'd be cool to do this part on the guitar using major thirds and minor thirds, and then throwing in the chords when the chorus hits. And didn't see any lessons posted yet on it, so I figured I'd do a lesson on it and post it for anybody who wants to learn this song. So I really like this part here. A lot of 16th note we could do counting, where we're 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1. Here we could throw in our chords. So basically the idea that I thought would work well in this song would be using our major thirds here. So basically I'm on fret 6 with finger 1 and I'm on string 6 with finger 1 and string 3 with finger 2, and I'm on fret 3 and 4. So I'm basically using fret 3 and 4 using string 6 and 3. And then I'm just going to slide this shape, these two fingers on the same string, up to 7. So they're both in fret 7. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take finger 1 and 2, we're going to slide 1 to 5 while 2 slides to 6. We can take this same shape again and slide it so finger 1's at fret 10 and finger 2's on 11. Slide that all the way back to fret 2, string 6 and 3, and then back to the first chord. So that's the kind of sound that we're getting in time. I mean, it's a lot quicker, but I'm doing each one of these 3 times. So that was like, sorry, I missed the 7 there with my 1. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You could think of it as that. 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that could be a way to count it. Maybe you want to work on that really slow. And another way I like to count it is maybe 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. So if you want to know how many times each one of those is being hit, the first one we're hitting 3 times. So 1E and, then we're going to fret 7 for 1E and so we're hitting this on the if we're counting in 16ths. 1E and 2E. So 7 is 3 times. When we go to the 5th fret and 6th fret, we're doing it. It looks like we're doing it. I'm just looking at my sheet. 10 times. So that's why it's good to count it in 16ths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, because if we were counting it in 3s, we'd only get 3, 6, 9. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So yeah, starting on our first chord, good to count it in 16ths. Just remember when you get to 5, it's 10 of these. But try to count it right so that you're learning rhythm. So, you know, because we're accenting certain beats, where we got 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and every time we're hitting a certain beat, we're picking a little bit harder. So I'll demonstrate that for you guys a bit, where it's like 1E and So I'm really hitting that just a little bit harder. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and that was on the and. So we get this 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. After that, then we're switching up to 10 for 1E and all the way down to 2 here. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. So that's a nice easy way just to be able to slide around. And have fun with those chords. I mean, you can do anything you like with them, just because this isn't change the rhythms up and you can create your own song and, you know, sing something different to it, and you've got a whole new song. But like, messing around with those major thirds and minor thirds, and creating something of your own with it is a lot of fun too. And you're not stuck in trying to play this perfect. And then once you kind of get sliding around a bit, doing your own thing, maybe you can try doing the counting and work on counting with 16th notes and tapping your foot's really important. So some good practicing tips for this, maybe doing things like 1E and so 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1E and 2E and so your foot's always going 1E and 2E and 3. So it's hitting on the 1 and the and 1E, and then try to do the counting while you're playing. So 1E, and I usually start counting first and then start with my instrument. So 1E and 2E and 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and so that's basically the idea of that one part, the intro part. I mean, I think you could do this through the whole song from what I've heard so far. I did change it up because one of our students here wanted to sing and play it, so I said, well, hey, why don't we try and put the chords in on the chorus part where it comes up here. So we could do all this, right? Same thing here. Still works. Here we could maybe. No, same thing here. There's a chorus coming up. I think we passed it already, but that's okay. It'll come out. It'll come up again. But yeah, let's fast forward to the chorus. Almost could do that through the whole song. But if you had another guitar player, I'm trying to find the chorus. Here. So that part, we could do like a G, 1E and a 2E and a 3 and a 4E and a 1E and a 2 and a 3, a 4E and a 1E and a 2. And this is kind of cool. So basically we got this G with a down, down, up, down, and then on that last, so when we're going down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, and then we hit another up on this A. So we get a down, down, up, down, up, down, up, up. So down, down, up, down, up, 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 down, down, up, down, up. Now hopefully you know these chords. If not, check it out. G and a B minor, and then getting to A. And if you're having a hard time with transitions, I am building a website to help beginners get through all their transitions on chords and learn rhythms and things like that. tjseasyguitar.com. Keep an eye and an ear open for it. It should be coming up within the next year. Just building lots of content for everybody. Please subscribe to my channel as it helps support what I'm doing here, putting out videos and yeah, having fun doing it and trying to teach you guys whatever you want to learn, and still learning myself. But yeah, that's great. So G, B minor, A, and then D. It's like an inverted D here where we take fingers 1 and 2 up. So finger 2's on string 3 now, and finger 1's on the top. And then back to our G chord. So we got. So it's like a down, down, up, down, up, 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 down, down, up, down, up, down, down, and down, up, 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 down, down, up, down, up. All right, everybody, I hope that helps you today get through that song. Leave me some comments of any songs you want to learn, and if there's any improvements so you can see my videos better, or if it's working for you, let me know either way. All right, have a great day, and thanks for watching. Bye for now.